one thing I love, you mentioned it briefly, but mentorship in the world of sports is such a powerful thing. Has there been someone to you or a group of people that have been huge mentors to you throughout your just entire career?
There's so many. There are so many. Everybody I work with,
Yeah.
first of all, there is not one single person that I work with that I don't value. Like I am so thankful
Yeah.
just for every single person. One of the pieces of advice that I give to young people who are looking to break into this business is learn what everybody around you does,
Yeah.
because you're not getting into this job for the glitz and the glamour and the camera and the
Yeah.
lights and the
Meet all
this
the
is
players.
no, it's
Yeah.
the exact opposite. This is a
Yeah.
team sport off the ice, off the field, off the court.
Right.
It is so important to know your team, know them well, and
Yeah.
know what they do. So
Yep.
I spend a lot of time in the production truck. I try to go into the production truck and just chat and say
Right.
hello. And like COVID took a lot of that away for a hot minute,
Yeah.
but this
Uh,
baseball season this summer, I started doing it again. I was like,
right.
hey guys, like, how's it going? Like, I want to know who's making the graphics that day. I want to know who's cutting the video. I want to know who's
Yeah.
mixing the audio. Know these people, know their names, know what they do. And I don't even consider mentorship one person who taught me everything I know. It's like all of them taught me everything I know. I know what to ask for
Yeah.
when I go to other arenas
Yeah.
in my audio, because my A1 Matt Huff told
Yeah.
me verbatim what to say. You know,
Right.
I know how hard the EVS operator is working to make sure
Yeah.
they're finding that right highlight, that I don't bother somebody and ask them during a certain time
Right.
where I know they're probably cutting a highlight right now. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
there's just so many different variables that you should be learning and you should know about. And
Yeah.
I think a lot of people get into this business and they go, well, as long as I worry about my job, my notes, my career, my stuff, then I'll be good to go. And it's like, maybe, but you might not be the best to work with. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I credit everybody I've ever encountered at work, including my own colleagues. I love bouncing ideas off of my own colleagues, our play-by-play, our analyst, Alex Faust, Jim Fox, Patrick O'Neill, Jarrett Stoll, Derek Armstrong. Like,
Yeah.
these guys, I can just chit chat with them,
Right.
ask them how to do something better, ask them, how could I word this differently? And they're
Yeah.
phenomenal about it. And
Right.
then in terms of career mentorship, Jack Wilson, who is one of our like digital directors over at Valley Sports
Yeah.
West, he is somebody who's like risen with me through the ranks, started way long time ago, and now has worked himself up to where he is now,
Yeah.
and has been that person that's, always handed me the microphone or
Yeah.
given me a shot, or
Yeah.
knew maybe I'm not mentally ready for something or think that
Right.
I'm capable, but he knew that I was and would put me in
Right.
positions to make sure that I was moving forward
Right.
and trusted me with things. And then our marketing department at West also, they were so helpful when I was just doing their digital platform called Extra
Right.
Point. So we had Ian LaValle and Andrea McPhee and Jessica Musmano, and they were just like, and Kyle Ashiro. Oh my gosh, I'm like thinking of all these names. They were so helpful in giving me the like stage of like, here's what we can offer you and help us make these things come to life. And I'm like, you got it.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I don't have a standard mentor where it's like, oh, I call this
Yeah.
person once a month and fill them in on everything. It's
Yeah.
like I take advantage of the ecosystem that we're surrounded in, and I highly recommend that approach
Yeah.
to everybody, because we should be learning what everybody does and
Absolutely.
how we can help them, and then in turn they'll just naturally help us as
Yeah.
we move along too.